Hello everyone, and welcome to the 7th annual Pythian Games held here at Dalhousie, and the 1013th Pythian Games overall. We're just throwing ourselves in there. Now, we couldn't really bring all of you to Delphi, so we decided to just kind of bring Delphi here. And we travel quite a ways, and I know no one comes up to Delphi to see the interpreter, so I've brought a very special guest here with me today. So you can come on out. Just give me a second. The great confuser of kings, she puts the Pythia in Pythian, and is the only reason people come up this mountain. The Oracle of Delphi.
Hey.
Don't you have something to tell them? A prediction, maybe?
Right. The games will be fantastic. They'll be glorious. They'll resound through the ages. So many good acts. So many beautiful stories. There will be weeping. There will be laughter. A marvel to all who witness.
And?
And there will be music. Resounding to the heavens.
And?
Oh yeah, and there will be a reception afterwards in the plastics department.
Amazing. A prophecy from the Pythia herself. Before we begin, we'd like to introduce a few very important people. First, we have our wonderful and fair judges, Dr. McLeod and Dr. Diamond.
And last, our always and ever informative faculty advisor, Dr. Christopher Grunka, without whom these games would never have existed.
If he would be so kind, we'd like to invite him now to come up and officially open the games.
From the Heliconian muses, let us sing, who dance around the deep blue springs and sing to the glory of the son of Kronos, who go forth by night, and their praises redound to the Most High. Come, muses, inspire us poor mortals with the fire of contemplation, of declamation, of music, of drama, and of laughter. Come, muses, inspire your Pythia and her interpreter and our faultless judges. Grant them insight, wisdom, and fairness. Come, O Apollo, and let our praises, our music, and our voices redound to your glory. The games are over.
And now,
Wait!
what is it?
I see that
offer special thank you to George Sodge, who cannot be here tonight, but he has sent us his composition From Afar, which we played as you were coming into this evening.
And without further ado, our first act will be Aaron Schenkman and his interpretation of Pythia's
So I'll give a short introduction to this poem. This is very near and dear to my heart through the classics department. I don't know if it is for any of you, if you've heard of it before. But years ago in 2012, Brian Hasty, an alumnus of the department, and I organized a Classics versus CSP Poetry Night Off in the senior common room over at King's. And he had composed a contemporary style poem making fun of the contemporary world, and Mark Danson had composed a Homeric epic about one Dr. Wayne Hankey making fun of the classical world. And he had proposed that I read this poem as sort of introduction to the whole thing, just to sort of set the tone. And it now seems to have been read at every single poetry night with John Barnstead in attendance at King's for the last 5 years. So I thought I would share a little bit of that with all of you. I'm a little shaken though, because I thought that George Sod's video or something played, so I need to compose myself for a moment, if you wouldn't mind, so I don't forget everything. Okay, let's try. As you set out for Ithaca, hope your road is a long one, full of adventure and filled with discovery. Lystragonians, Cyclops, angry Poseidon, you need not fear them. You'll not encounter such things along the way, as long as your thoughts are raised high, and as long as a rare excitement stirs your spirit and your body. Lystragonians, Cyclops, wild Poseidon, you won't encounter them unless you bring them along inside your soul, unless your soul sets them up in front of you. Hope your road is a long one. May there be many summer mornings when, with what joy, with what pleasure, you enter a harbor you're seeing for the first time. May you stop at Phoenician trading stations to buy fine things, mother of pearl and coral, amber and ebony, sensual perfumes of all kinds, as many sensual perfumes as you can. Yeah! And may you visit many Egyptian cities to learn and go on learning from their scholars. Keep Ithaca always in your mind. Arriving there is what you're destined for. But don't hurry the journey. Better if it takes years, so you're old by the time you reach the island, and wealthy with all you've gained along the way, not expecting Ithaca to make you rich. Ithaca is the reason you went on this marvelous journey. Without her, you never would have set out. She has nothing left to give you now. And if you find Ithaca poor, she won't have fooled you. Wise as you become, with all your experience, you'll have understood by then what these Ithacas mean.
Thank you for that perfect poem to open our games today. Next, we have Dr. Ryan's intermediate Latin class with the death of Pliny the Elder.
Caius Plinius Tacitus suo salutem dicit. Petis ut tibi avunculi mei exitum scribam, quo verius tradere posteris possis. Gratias ago, non mudeo morti eius, si celebratur a te, immortalem gloriam esse propositam. Erat Messeni classumque imperio praesens regebat, mater mea indicat ei apparere nubem inusitata et magnitudine et specie. Usus illa sola, mox frigida gusto erat iacens studebatque. Poscit soleas,
Soleas meas ad mea ferte. Oh.
ascendit locum. Ex quo maxime miraculum illud conspicii poterat. Nubes incertum procul intuentibus ex quo monte vesuium fuisse postea contum. Nubes amito! Cuius similitudinem et formam non alia magis arbor pompinus expresseret. Iubit Liburnicam aptari. Mihi si venire una velem facit copia.
Tu ne venirevis? Studere me male et forte ipse quod scribam dat.
Deducet quadriremes, ascendit ipsa multis, erat enim frequens ammonitas orae, laturus auxilium, properat illuc, unde alii fugiunt, rectumque cursum, recta gubernacula in periculum tenet.
Arte falsa, navigatis.
Adeo salutus metu, ut omnes illius mali motus, omnes figuras, ut deprenderat oculis, dictaret et notaretque, iam navibus cinis incidebat calidior et densior.
Saxagato!
Hic mihi non placet! Fortes!
Inquit?
Fortuna juvat! Mihi persuadeo, pace!
Quotunc avunculus meus secundissimo invectus complectitur trepidantem, consolator, hortator, utque timorem eius sua securitate leniret, deferi in valineum jubet.
Sola tu meanas, valeum laetificas, meanas te toto et oramo.
Lotus accubat, cenat aut hilaris aut quod est aeque magnum similis hilari. Interim e vesuvio monte pluribus locis latissimae flammae altaque incendia relucebant, quorum fulgor et claritas tenebris noctis excitabatur. Tum se quieti dedit, et verit verissimo quidem somno. Sed aria ex qua diaeta adibatur ita iam cinere mixtisque pomicibus opleta surrexerat, ut si longior in cubiculo mora exitus negaretur. Excitatus procedit seque ceteris, qui pervigilaverant redit.
Quare vos sedetis? Labores qui nobis faciendos est.
Sub Dio rursus, quamquam levium excessorumque pumicum casus metuebatur, et apud illum quidem ratio rationem, apud alios timorem timor vicet. Cervicalia capitibus imposita linteis constringut. Id monumentum adversus incidentia fuit.
Erupo einem.
Interim Messeni ego et mater, sed nihil ad historiam, nec tu aliud quam de exitu eius scira voluisti. Sed scira quod fisum est in Messeno volo, mihi quod fisum est in Messeno nara. Finem ergo faciam, unum adiciam, omnia me, quibus interfueram, quaeque statim, cum maxime vera memorantur, audieram, persecutum. Tu potissima exerpes, aliud est enim epistulam, aliud historiam, aliud amico, aliud omnibus scribere. Vale.
Vale.
see in the future. A fellow named Joseph Bell will be performing selections from the Pythian in Old Saxon.
Je weet, iemand zo het zijn in Widjas, jaren Judas gaan, heb de iemand grimmen huge, tegen met het scriptoria. Was zo je zuster nacht, zwiego je zworken. Zo'n drochtenis was iemand uit hem komen voort, en de is jongeren daar, wel dan wien in de brood wie de bevel, hele goden hebben kunnen, met his handen brak, gaf het onder zijn jongeren, en de goden dankode, zachte hem olat, dat daar al je school, wereld in die wonia, en die sprak woord manig. Je loof dat je des jochter, kwam hij, dat dit is mijn lichaam en die mijn bloed, zo samen. Je wil ik je her bezig, samen eten en die drinken. Zit ik aan erde, skal jevan in de joden, en die in te godes rijkje lozen met mijn lichamen aan lief eeuwig, aan dat hemelisch licht. Je hoekt je simlen, dat je veel vergangen, zou ik aan 7 komen doom, maar je zit voor menige. Dit is machtig ding, met veel skullen je, moet drochtine jureda from habjad, dit min te je hoogtje, heel erg billig, dat men dat het eldebaan, after lesjen, waren aan Caesar wereldi, dat within alle man over deze middelgaar, dat het is door mina minja, het wan heron te huldi. Je hoekjad je simlun, voor ik je heer je bjudu, dat je een broederschap vast of frumjad. Had je vertan huigi, min jod je aan joamo mode, had dat manu barn over iemand jod, alle verstanden, dat je zijn jegnungo, jongeren mine. Och, zal ik je kussen. Voor Heer wil ik krachtig doen, het ja herogen, bij Johan huigi nieuwsien, Satana zelvo. Het komt Johan zelno, het vroeg nog vrezen. Simlon je vastond het gode beraad Johan brioske zacht. Ik skal aan Johan bedel standen, dat je niet moeite, ze menskatho moed je twijfelen. Ik verlees je weder emotionen. Ook kwam hij herod je vrezen min. Toch iemand is William her ne je stodi. Joves aan temo minimum lichamen. Nu wil je ik je lang helen, wat ik je hernus numos skal te zorgen je standen. Je skullen me je zwieken, je ziet als mine. Je tegenschapjes. Dan justre nacht Judy Falitha en die echt jocht kumme morgen te men. Zo wordt moord homon swido je zworken en die sergiugi twee umbi ero herte en die ero heron wordt swido en zorgen. Simon Petrus toch, tegen met het Jordan 3 woorden sprak, behuldig met het heron. Toch zie al dit hele volk, kwafje, je zwieken, tina je zidos. Toch ik zinnen met thee uit allen taraven, zolle jan wil je. Ik fion garo zinnen, ef mi God laten, dat ik aan finon verlesje vasto je stande. Toch je die aan karkaries klustron hardo, deze judi beloken. Toch is mi lute tweeho, ne ik aan them benjon met thee bieden wil je, ligjan met thee zo leven. Es ja tienes liefes van toro egja niet acht wil je From min jij wodo, ik gevo min terach voor ik zich aan wakno speel. Nis mi werf, jork, te bemedene, zolang zo min warot hugit en de handkracht. Zo sprak im eft his hero agegen. Wat? Susik, Johannes, wat je. Wissaro tremono, fristero singo. Zo had het tegnes hugi. William Gordon, ik mag die zeggen, voor ik toch je werkzaam zal. Dat zo werd het zo weekmoord. Toch zo nu niet wanneer zo. Dat zo zien is jadnes ten nacht vrijwel van loopnes. Hanokradi en die kwesties, dat ik geen heronisie, ach zo vermanst mina mundbord. Zo sprak echt de man agegen, het jo en wereldi, kwad je. Je wersan moesti, dat ik samen met die sweltan moesti, toyan joliko, van ne worsi zo je, jos je, dag komen, dat ik geen verloop niet die. Kerno voor deze judeon. Zo kwasten alle jongeren zo. Dat ja, daar aan zijn dingen met hem zullen welden.
Thank you. And we've really seen some amazing acts so far.
Just brilliant.
Oh, you know what? I have an idea. You guys are gonna love this. 1 second. Do you have any predictions for the results of the games? Yes.
Oh, hippos.
Horse?
Oi, hippoi.
You're saying a horse will win?
'Tis never the horse that runs like the river, but the equine beast who treads like a bee on the petals of a flower.
Thank you, Pythia, for that enlightening prediction. Of course, she means that, like in a horse race, it is the acts that pull ahead that will win. Now let's welcome another act to the race. Saul Watson doing Petronius's Wolf Walk.
So this is some Petronius that I adapted into English verse. But I'm going to need your help with some of the sound effects. As you can maybe tell, there are wolves in this story. So every time I say the word wolf or wolves, I want you all to howl like I just did. Let's try it, okay? Wolf! Awesome! I don't even have to ask you to repeat that. You are already incredible. Okay, the second thing, there's a girl in the story, a very pretty girl named Melissa. So every time I say the name Melissa, I want you all to wolf whistle, especially the guys. Okay? Nice and loud. Melissa. Nice. I can't wolf whistle at all, so you guys are all incredible. And the third thing is that in the story, there's somebody snoring. So when I say he snores, I want you all to snore really loudly, okay? He snores. I think we're ready. So this is the story told by this former slave Nikaros, and it's the tale of a terrifying midnight walk. When we lived in that narrow street back in my servant life, I loved the Tarantina lass, the tavern keeper's wife. Melissa was her name, and what a pretty piece of meat. Not that I thought of her that way. She was just kind and sweet. One day I hear the old man up and died out on the farm. By Jove, I think, I'd better go. The girl could come to harm. I quickly buckle on my shield and wonder how I might get to her place and, oh, what luck! The master's out that night. I seize my chance, persuade our guest, a soldier 'twas and strong as Orcus. I'm to go 5 miles and he should come along. We set out round the cock's first crow. At midday shines the moon. But when we reached the standing stone, he said, I'll be back soon. I hum a tune and look away to give him privacy, but when I turn again to him, by Jove, what do I see? He's come out naked from the stones. He's dropping all his clothes beside the path. I'm still as death. My soul is in my, nose. I see him peel over him, and suddenly he's made into a wolf. It howls and runs into the forest glade. No joke, a wolf! I stare in shock, and slowly drawing near the clothes, I reach them. They're stone. Who wouldn't die of fear? But still I draw my sword and slice at shadows left and right, all down the road until Melissa's house comes into sight. I run in, looking like a ghost, eyes wide and drenched in sweat. Indeed, I'm not completely sure if I've recovered yet. Melissa stares. You walk outside so late? She cries, aghast. There's wolves about. One got into the farmyard moments past. The butcher slew our cattle, drained their blood until our man came up and speared him in the neck. The brute then broke and ran. Her story told, I, sick with fear, can't close my eyes all night, but shaking like I've been attacked, head back at dawn's first light. I pass the stones, see only blood. I reach our Gaia's stores, and there's our guest sprawled across the bed, as like an ox he snores. A doctor's tending to his wounded neck. That's what I do. A werewolf! Since that night I couldn't eat with him. Could you? Well, for my part, the story's told. You don't seem satisfied, but God's above, I swear it's true. Then curse me if I've lied.
Thank you so much, Crystal, for the wolf whistling and next we have Sarah Stride with I Made a Mistake. It is a poetry to my professors. I am not all seeing. Apologies to Sarah Stride.
Thanks everyone for coming out tonight, my family for coming here to support me. This is an original poem. It is called A Poetry to My Professors. I wrote it a poetry. It sounded very good to me. If I ever died it, I would want to be not doing it by readings in classes again. Him and her and me and you are all alone together, and we sounded very good together. I can't read words in the good way. I'm not in well today. Maybe she could read like me. Maybe he could wrote like me. Maybe everyone would understand how I am spelling. Because nothing comes out right. Well, maybe I'm weak this week, but sounds don't sound right to me. And I have high anxieties about how my words don't look to me, and how wrong they are to you, Professor. Thank you.
Thank you, Sarah, for that fantastic original piece. Our next act is Dr. Branca and James Fleming with Mensa Auxilii Scriptoria, or the medieval help desk.
Frater Quintus?
Quintus mihi nomen est.
Bene. Pete vistine auxilium Mensa Auxilii Scriptoria?
Ita, introi.
Quid ergo est negotici?
Est id ipsum. Est comitari non possium. Visne facilum aquae frigidae, Peter?
Non, gratias. Haec omnia celeriter facta erum. Dic mihi, quid fit?
Qui est re causa. Totum diem nullum laborum fagat potium.
Nullum labore. Me inempainetet. Hanc rationem novum introducere incipimus, quade causa omnes auxilium a nobis petunt, statim quam celerium. Eo uti non potes?
Erecte dicis. Ibi jacuit. Mihi facies.
Conatus ne est id aperire?
Id apparire. Sitam facilesit, non mensum auxilii appellaverium nonne.
Sine dubio. Tibi omnia monstravo. Sic faciens initium debis.
Manifeste hoc facere potium. Sed facere desisti quia tenui ne aliquid verborum scriptoris venescaret. Ergo timoris causa progredi nolui.
Vero inem hac in re sunt plurima folia verborum conditorum. Fortasse quingenti folia. Ergo, si progredibus unum folium et where? Hoc modo.
Si recredimur.
omnia intrinsicus sunt condita. Tuta.
Tuta? Trevera? Certus est me aliquid viborum scriptoris ambitionum esse?
Minime. Omnia sunt tuta. Nisi totum librum incenderis, quod probilitar non fiat.
Cum homo hominibus multos annos usus est. Est difficile discere, commodo uti. Commodo uti. Foliis vertendis, quid dicitur lubri.
Libri, non lubri. Est nomen declarati in numero singulari est liber, libri, libro, omnia ne inem recta se habent?
Recta sunt, sed ego id simel facere coner antiquam dicesseris. Librum. Operio hoc modo.
Est difficile.
Et quid folium verto? Folium verto? Et re verto? Et labori finito? Libro. Claudo.
Recte actum mirabile dictum.
Bene. Gratias.
Libeter quale?
Mane! Non intellego. Omnino vitiosum est. Id apparere non possum.
Quid est?
Librum. Apparere non possum.
Alienum latus libri sursum posuisti. Hoc est latus versum non rectum.
Non rectum. Oi. Quid significat alienum latus versum?
Liber aperiendus tibi est alio ad laper.
Ergo est magni momenti quomodo homo id aperit?
Est magni momenti. Necesse est hac aparte id aperire.
Non intellego.
Bene. Legestine el Carilio.
Encaridium?
Encaridium. Est vade mecum utoris. Hic est.
Gratias. Sed liber eandam aerundam dat mihi, qui ecum apparire non
De eo
salvete benigni spectatores benignae spectatutesque, hoc carmen scriptum est oratio illo, facassi, oratio nostro. Et ego credo, tam verums nunc quam ante bis millesimo annus. Yeah. Tu ne quaesiris scire nefas, quem mihi, quem tibi finem diderint, o Luconoe, nec Babylonios tempers numeros. Ut melius, quid erit tati, sio clarissiems, sio truit Jupiter ultimam, quae nunc debilitat cumicibus oppositis madre tibenum. Sapias, vina liques, et spatio brevis, spem longam reseces. Dum loquimur, fugerit invida aetas, carpe diem, quam minimo credula poster.
I'm pretty sure that was great. It's a little early for Latin in our parts, but you know, it sounded like words and they went together beautifully. Amazing presentation either way. What did you think?
Well, I really loved the Latin subjunctive. I'm an oracle. Also, the dragon, earth-born in craftiness, coming behind thee.
Is that a threat?
You're the interpreter.
Let's take you back to the grotto for a little bit, okay? So strong and fine energy. Now for our next act. Sherry.
From the beginning of humanity, language, music, poetry, and art have been handed down from parents to children through the generations. There have been biblical examples of the importance of lineage and continuity in Genesis, where in chapter 5 we have the record of the descendants of Adam. In chapter 25, the descendants of Abraham, and in chapter 29, the descendants of Noah. And so that's where there's lots of begats and begats. So starting off, my first bit is a mother sings her children a lullaby. It is the 6th century in Cambria, and the language will later be called Old Welsh. The words and melody are from Britain's earliest heroic poem, and this song stays with us even now. So I would ask our esteemed judges if they would be so kind as to rock my babies. Pastino, pray, pray. Oh, Gnome, pray. Crude, 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 oh, broth. Free, wee, broth. Pastino, pray, pray. Oh, pray, pray, pray. Quick, quick, gnu, broth. Gnu, gnu, wee, broth. So this is a small quotation from the Magician's Nephew by C.S. Lewis. For a second, they thought the room was full of people, hundreds of people, and all perfectly still. Magic, whispered Diggory. Can't you feel it? All the faces they could see were certainly nice. Both the men and women looked kind and wise, and they seemed to have come from a handsome race. So I would like to play for you a tune on the nyckelharpa, which is the traditional instrument of Sweden. And I actually built both of these. So.
chapel left, no prophesying day, no talking stream. The stream is dry, I've had so much to say.
Don't worry, everybody. The stream's only dry because someone keeps putting their tripod in the mouth of the spring.
The dragon is coming!
Please stop prophesizing and come on the show.
Only if we can stop for some walking on the way back to Delphi.
Fine. Okay, she did get one thing right. We are nearing the end of our program. So please welcome Evan Fowley and Yasser Sive with an introduction by Dr. Fiernescu.
Good evening, everybody. These are the performers of this evening, Evan Foley and Yasser Safayet, and I hope they will delight you with Arabic recitation. The author they have chosen is Gibran Khalil Gibran. He's a very famous, in fact, Lebanese-American writer who was born in Lebanon, in Shari, and died in New York in 1931. And this is Gibran's museum in the Qadisha Valley in Lebanon. He was a writer, painter, poet, philosopher, and mystic, and founded the Pen League in 1920 in New York. He wrote in Arabic and English, and his most famous book, The Prophet, written in English, has been a bestseller for a century. This is one of the book's covers. And this is a very famous quotation. He says, "Your children are not your children. They are sons and daughters of life's longing for itself." And this is Qadisha Valley, where young Gibran used to wander.
فتتبعت السواقي وتسلقت الصخور، هل تحممت بعطر وتنشفت بنور، وشربت الفجر خمرا في كؤوس من أثير. أعطني الناء وغني، أعطني الناء وغني، فالغناء خير الصلاة، وأنين الناء يبقى بعد أن تفنى الحياة. هل جلست العصر مثلي بين جفنات العنب، والعناقيد تذلت كثريات الذهب؟ هل فرشت العشب ليلا وتحلفت الفضاء، زاهدا فيما سيأتي ناسيا ما قد مضى؟ أعطني الناء وغني، فالغناء عدل القلوب، وأنين الناء يبقى بعد أن تفنى الذنوب. أعطني الناء وغني، فالغناء عدل القلوب، وأنين الناء يبقى بعد أن تفنى الذنوب. أعطني الناء وغني، وأنس داء ودواء، إنما الناس سطور كتبت لكن بما، إنما الناس سطور لكن كتبت بما.
This beautiful green poem, yeah, with the unexpected coming from this culture, but Gibran was such a green poet, let's say. To give Evan a bit of time to prepare already, okay? I just invite you to look to two famous paintings of Gibran, because he also was famous for his paintings. So this is entitled Love, Divine World. And I picked up another one, Man in Search of Existence. It's in 1920, so almost a century ago. And now I leave you with Evan with a short poem that he translated by himself. Firstly, Arabic.
عشرة the fame كتبت في الجزر سطرا على الرمل أوضعته كل روحي معت وعدت في المد أقرأ واستجل فلم أجد في شوقي سوى جهلي نشكركم على استماعكم. I thank you for listening.
I'd like to propose just one more round of applause for all of the fantastic. Members of the classics department that helped this event happen.
Special shout out Donna Edwards.
Yes. I'm sure as everyone's seen on the back of the program, there's some prizes to be awarded later tonight. So, if everyone who has been gracious enough to come here tonight could move on up into the classics department where there's a reception with wine and food, and we can let our judges go and deliberate. I'm sure they have a lot of notes to go through.
Room 1184.
Just follow the crowd. Thank you so much for coming.